So guys, thanks for joining us today. The Australian game's always one of the most weighted games of the season. I know as an Australian, it's probably hard for the English to understand what an important game this is for Australia. You know, doesn't matter whether it's Olympics, Test cricket, rugby league. This is the game that defines the season. So we know the Australian side's had a great run recently. They've won 5 tests in a row. They're playing some really good rugby under Dave Rennie. A number of the staff that's worked with me is on his staff, so they'll be very well prepared. Good people involved there, and this is a game they don't go away. You know, this is a game they want to win. We have a bit of a inferiority complex against the English, the Australians, so they'll want to take us to where they want to. And for us, it's another step in our progression. We've got a young developing side here. We really like the look of the team. We've added 2 new caps in Rafi Quirk and Bev Rod. And so we've had a great preparation, and we're looking forward to this very, very tough contest we're going to have. So happy to answer any questions that you've got, guys, on the Australian game.
Thanks. We'll go over to Mitch Phillips, please.
Hi, Eddie. Thank you. Really eye-catching selection of Manu Tuilagi on the wing. Can you talk us through your thinking there and how you wanted to get him in the team?
Yeah, well, we decided we'd pick the best players, and the players will mix and match a little bit on the field to their strengths, and we believe that's the best backline for this game.
Have you seen him play on the wing?
As I said, we're going to mix and match. I have seen him play on the wing, and he can handle 12, 13, 11, 14, probably not 15, but he can handle all those positions with a blum, and he's in the best condition of his career.
So, as you're saying, it could be quite a fluid line on the day. You know, they've got quite a bit of interchanging of positions.
Yeah, that could be the case, mate. We want to use each player to their strengths, and that's why we've picked this particular back line to complement a strong forward pack. And we realise that Australia's going to put a lot of questions to us.
And one just quick one on Marcus Smith. He got a great welcome from the fans last week. Do you need to do anything to kind of keep the lid on expectation that fans are expecting fireworks from the first minute?
Oh, no, Marcus knows he's got to build his game. I've been really impressed by him since I've started working with him on a daily basis since the summer tour. He's progressing in a nice way, but it's his biggest test. He hasn't played a Tier 1 country yet.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mitch. Nick Mullins, please.
Morning, Eddie. How much have you seen of Manu on the wing?
Enough.
How much in training?
Enough.
All week?
Enough.
2 weeks?
Enough.
What does that mean?
Well, that's all I need to see, mate, is enough.
All right. What?
It's a judgment call. As I said, the players will mix and match to their strengths. But we believe that's the best backline to play against Australia.
Okay. What's he like under the high ball?
We mightn't have to worry about the high ball too much against Australia.
You don't think they'll kick that much?
Well, if they do kick, we've got other blokes who are really good under the high ball.
All right. Okay, we'll wait to see. Tell us a little bit about Bev and Rod. What's caught your eye with him?
Well, we had him in we've always looked at him as a young developing prop. We looked at him on the summer tour, brought him into the squad. He's come back to Sale, played well at the start of the season. He's a good scrummager, very good defensive player, and he's got an unbelievable desire to want to keep getting better.
Brilliant. And just the thinking behind the 6-2 split on the bench.
Well, we think it's going to be a pretty high volume game, which it usually is against Australia. A lot of work in the forwards, and with Sam Simmons and Dom Brandt, they give us some flexibility and variety in terms of their skills, and we believe they'll add to the mix at the last 20 minutes of the game. And generally, I've been involved in I don't know how many Australia-England games at Twickenham. They always seem to fall in the last 20 minutes, and I don't think this game will be any different.
Great. Thanks, Eddie.
Thanks. And We've only got a short amount of time for this, so we'll finish off with Duncan for the live section, please. Thank you.
Excuse me, just one more on Manu. What sort of winger do you think he will be? And is there any player that springs to mind that you could compare him to from the past that he might have a similar type of game as a wing?
Look, I'd be clutching for straws there, mate. All I see is a powerful player who's probably in the best condition of his career, that he'll add to the ball players we've got inside to finish off movements that we have. He'll be able to roam on the field. He'll be able to play like a second centre or a third centre. I think last season, particularly Fickow played on the wing for France and was outstanding. And the game lends itself to a powerhouse centre, so we're looking forward to him playing there, mate.
Sure. It's 7 wins out of 7 for you against Australia. How much satisfaction does that record give you? And do you particularly enjoy victories against them?
0 and 0 to the second one. So that's 2 dots, mate. And you get that in 2020, you're not having a good over, mate. So I'd try again.